Hey friends, if you ever wanted to know how or what software I used when I first started out, I was green and I was trying to make some money. I was very well known in the industry. I live in Houston, Texas, so I was very well known in the industry and I needed to hurry up and get some billing software because I didn't have any and I didn't have any money. But I had a client or two and they wanted to hire me to do the billing. I went in, I talked a great game and landed some contracts. And this is when I was working in the EMS world. And so I needed some software. As you can see, I'm in my home office here. I'm not working over here today, so those screens are off. But I'm gonna flip my camera, but I did want you to, I'm in my pajamas this Saturday. I'm working from home. I don't know how to flip this. How about that? I don't know how. So here we are, because I didn't know how to flip the screen. So I'm new at trying to record different content. But anyway, like I was saying in the previous video, I was new. I needed some software. I needed some software that was very cheap. So I found, after doing a Google search, I found Office Alley. Very inexpensive. You can set up a whole practice, add all the doctors or providers that you're working or you're going to be billing for, or if it's just one provider, you can just add that provider is a doctor or a, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, those are PAs. Or if you have a whole practice or a facility, urgent care, I've done billing and set up practices for all of those. But this is what I use when I set up all of these practices for different providers, doctor's offices that were starting out. I use Office Ally. And so it's very user-friendly. They have different solutions. So they have the service center, they have Practice Mate, that's the practice management. They have the EHR, clinical workflow. So like if, so I had an urgent care that I set up. It's in Pearland, Texas, and they had nothing. And so the doctor needed a EHR system. And so I set this up for her using this right here, the EHR. They also have revenue recovery. This is what I specialize in, and they have payer gateway. So this would be your clearinghouse, where once you get all the information keyed in, you need to send the claim somewhere to a clearinghouse. They're calling it a gateway, payer gateway, clearinghouse, all the same. But this is what transports your electronic claims to the insurance company. Payer is insurance company. So this is what I used when I got set up. It's very user-friendly. But you can do all the things. The doctor's offices, they can do intake. They can send out patient reminders. They can do e-scribing. So all of your prescriptions can go to the pharmacy. Let's see, direct messaging. So they can send email and text messages as well. And so say at the end of the billing cycle, your insurance company paid and you have a balance, they can send you can set it up so that statements can go out. And then there's a portal for the patient so that the patient can log in and, communicate with the doctor's office or request medical records or request an appointment or whatnot. Patient payments, so like if there's a balance or whatever, they need to make a payment, they can pay online. Insurance discovery. You can use this one to locate different insurance companies, and if you needed to check a patient's eligibility and benefits, so like they have United Healthcare, and you want to find out that, hey, Miss Smith is coming in next Thursday and she has United Healthcare, we need to verify her eligibility, her benefits to make sure we know what her copay is going to be. All of this is all set up in here. It's a one-stop shop. They have different pricings. So you can set up the clearinghouse and start for free. Okay? It says you can start for free because I did. Okay, again, I did say that when I first got started, I didn't have any money. I didn't have any. I had 5 kids and Single parent, divorced, and I was on the struggle bus, but I knew how to do medical billing, and these people wanted me to come in and make things happen, and I had to fake it till I could make it. So I used the free, FREE. Yes, I did. Also over here, they have the practice management, which I just went over. You can start out for free. So you can set up these two for free. Very simple. With them comes claim creations, workflow, eligibility, all the things I just talked about. Claim submission, claim attachments, electronic remittance advice. So when you take my class, I talk about all of this in detail. I show you everything about all of these things. Yes. Also in my class, we talk about appointment scheduling, patient billing, configurations for super bills, patient scheduling, patient ledger. You can run reports to see how much money you've made or you didn't make. Also the add-ons, like I just talked about earlier, for prescriptions, patient appointment reminders. And, if you have that kind of money, I didn't have it. So I didn't have it. So I wasn't over here when we first got started. I'm over here now, but I was not when I first got started. So I'm saying all that to say, you don't need to be spending a whole lot of money of what you don't have. Don't do it. Don't do it. So this is me in the industry after being here for 40 years. I'm trying to give back all the tips and tricks. You don't need to spend that kind of money to make things happen. You can actually, if you know the right way to move, you can actually get in here and move around with some free software through Office Alley. Yes, that is what I use. And I'm just going to give you on my second screen a little quick peek at the appointment. See appointments? That's the panel. This is your calendar. More in my class when I do start enrollment. I'm going to take you all the way through how to enroll a patient, all the things. So anyway, like and post a comment. Let me know if you want to see more content like this, and I will get it out there to you.